नमामि शारदां देवी वीणा पुस्तकधारिणीं नमस्कारकरस्तुम्मि प्रसन्नास्तु सदा. Hello students, we are on the ninth part of coordinate geometry, 10th standard SSC Maths 2, and we are on the practice set 5.2. We have already completed 9 questions. We are on the 10th question. Now 10, 11 and 12 we are going to do in this section. We are going to do only 3 questions. Question number 10, question number 11, question number 12. And these are very important. Here we are either you are going to make use of section formula, or you are going to be use of our midpoint formula. So students, now we have to be very careful और अच्छे से करते जाना है. It is these questions are really fantastic questions are there. See the question. Find the coordinate of the point trisection. Points of trisection मतलब है divide the segment into 3 equal parts of a line segment with A का coordinate है 2,7 and B का coordinate है -4,8. Once again, find the coordinate of point of trisection. Point of trisection of line segment AB. So what we are going to do is we are going to draw a line, say AB, and it is trisected. Trisected matlab divided into what 3 equal parts. See, this is point A, which coordinate is 2,7 and B is -4,8. So these are the 2 points. Because of that points, this segment is trisected. Trisected means divided into 3 equal parts. So, how will we start now? For segment AB, A is 2,7 and B is -4, -8. Here we are going to write let and point P and point Q. Point P and point Q trisect segment AB. Let coordinate of point A be x1, y1, point P be x2, y2. This is x1, y1. This one is x2, y2. Point Q be x3, y3, and point B be x4, y4. This is x3, y3, and this one is x4, y4. Now, what I can say is, therefore, a1 of x1 is equal to 2 and y1 is equal to 7, x2 is equal to -4 and y2 is equal to -8. And AP is equal to PB is equal to QB is equation 1. Just see, ये तीनों पॉइंट इक्वल रहेंगे, इसलिए AP is equal to PB is equal to. Have you understood this now? Okay. Now AP upon BC. Now what I can say, this is one part, and if I am considering PB, that will be 2 parts. So we are going to find out the ratio of AP upon PB is equal to AP upon BQ plus QB. B, Q and B are collinear points. Therefore, AP upon PB is equal to AP upon AP plus AP. We can write from 1. So, AP upon PB is equal to AP upon 2AP. AP get cancelled. So AP is to PB is equal to 1 is to 2. Or I can say M is to N is equal to 1 is to 2. Have you understood this? Then for point P by section formula. By section formula. AP for section formula, bisection formula, what I can write x2, that is x2 is equal to m x4. See once again यहाँ हम लोग खाली यही 3 पॉइंट कंसीडर कर रहे हैं AP and DB. तो x2 is equal to this is m, this is n, m x4 plus n x1 upon m plus n. See once again I'll repeat it. यहाँ कैसा हुआ देखो P निकालना है. We know the value of A and B. So we are going to have AP and PB. Ratio कितना है 1:2. Now forget about point Q. Is it right? Forget about point Q. We are going to consider only AP and PB. तो ratio क्या रहेगा 1:2. तो क्या होगा x2 is equal to m x4 n x1. It is like that. Okay. So x2 is equal to m का वैल्यू कितना है 1. x4 का वैल्यू है -4 प्लस 2 इंटू x1 का वैल्यू है 2. इज इट राइट? अपॉन 1 प्लस 2. तो x2 इज इक्वल टू -4 प्लस 4 अपॉन 3. x2 is equal to 0 by 3 or x2 is equal to 0. And what about y? y2 is equal to ny4 plus ny1 upon m plus n. So y2 is equal to what I will get? m का वैल्यू कितना है 1 into y4 is -8 plus 2 into y1 is 7 upon 1 plus 2. So y2 is equal to -8 plus 14 upon 2. y2 is equal to 6 upon 3 and y2 is equal to 2. Therefore, co-ordinate of point P is 0, 2. That we are going to put in a box. Is it right? Have you understood now? Now if you see this, we got the coordinate of point P. कितना मिला? 0 and 2. 0 and 2 we got. Okay? Have you understood this? We put their cosine properly. Okay. Now, next one is, now you have to find out value of Q, coordinate of point Q. But I know that PQ is equal to QB, as PQ is equal to QB from equation 1. Therefore, what I can write, Q is the midpoint of segment QB. Sorry, segment PB. Therefore, what I can write by midpoint formula. By midpoint formula, I can write x3 is equal to x2 plus x4 upon 2 and y3 is equal to y2 plus y4 upon 2. So x3 is equal to, what is the value of x2 we got now? This is the value of x2 is 0, y4 is -4 x4 is minus 4 upon 2. So x3 is minus 4 upon 2. x3 is minus 2. Have you understood this? And therefore, y2 is equal to value of y2. y2 is 2. And y4 is minus 8 upon 2. So y2 is equal to 2 minus 8 upon 2. So y2 is equal to minus 6 upon 2. y2 is equal to minus 3. Therefore, what I can write then, coordinate of point R, or point Q, sorry. Point Q is minus 2 and minus 3. That we are going to put in a box. Okay? Okay. Then, what we are going to... So, we got the value of P and Q. So, what they have asked you? Therefore, but P and Q, the point हमने लिए थे ना? Therefore, I can write then the coordinate of points of trisection of segment AB are, first one is 0, 2 and minus 2, minus 3. That is the final answer. And yeah, have you understood this? Please copy down it properly. And I think I'll repeat it once. See, what is the question? Find the coordinate point of trisection of the segment. Trisection means divide into 3 equal parts. It's trisected. x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, y6. First segment AB. A is 2, 7 and B is 1, minus 4, minus 8. P and Q are the points which trisect segment AB. Coordinate of point AB x1, y1, P का मैंने x2, y2 लिया, इसका x3, y3 और B का लिया x4, y4. I know only the value of x1. x1 कितना है? 2 and y1 is 7, x2 is minus 4 and y2 is minus 8. अभी हमें पहले निकालना है P. तो I know that AP is equal to PQ is equal to PQ. Okay. Now AP upon PB निकालना है. AP upon PB लिखना है. What you got? 1 is to 2. Then you are going to apply M2 is to 2. We are going to apply the section formula. We get the value of x2 by mx4. mx4 कैसे आया? M into x4. ना, q is not there now. So m into x4, n into x1 upon n plus 1. Similar way for y2 we got x2 is equal to 0, 1. So we got the value of what? 0 and 2 for point P. Q के निकालने के लिए क्या? I know that PQ is equal to QB from equation 1. Therefore Q is the midpoint. I can apply the midpoint formula and I got the answer for point Q also. And at last we are going to write 0, 2 and minus 2, 3 are the coordinates of the point which intersect the segment AB. You just first you understand it properly, pause the video and copy down it properly. Now students, we are on the 11th question. If A minus 1410 and B 6 minus 2 is given, find the coordinate of the point. We divide the segment AB into 4 equal parts. अब इसके लिए हम लोग डायग्राम ड्रॉ कर लेते हैं. तो सॉल्यूशन four equal parts. So this is segment AB and it is divided into 4 equal parts. So it is divided by 4 equal parts by 3 points P, Q and R. Now, so all these parts are 4 equal parts. All these 4 parts are equal. Is it right? Now, coordinate of A is minus 14, minus 10 and B is 6, minus 2. Is it right? Got it? Now for point A minus 14 and minus 10 and B 6 comma minus 2. Okay, then if points P, Q and R divide segment AB into 4 equal parts. Therefore, what I can do is AP is equal to PQ is equal to QR is equal to RB is equation 1. Got it? Now, let co-ordinate of point A, B, x1, y1, point B, B, x2, y2, point C, B, x3, y3, point, sorry, I made a mistake. A, this is point P, this is point Q, and x1, y1, P, Q, now R, point R, B, x4, y4, and point B, B, x5 and y5. x5, y5. So here I am going to take x1, y1. Here I have taken x2, y2, x3, y3, x4, y4, and x5, y5. Okay. Now what I can do is, this is then as AP is equal to PQ is equal to AP plus PQ is equal to QR plus RB from equation 1. Is it right? AP, जितना AP उतना ही PB है, जितना ही QR है, जितना ही RB है. So what I can write is, therefore AQ is equal to QB. A, P, Q, R and B are coordinate points. So ultimately, therefore, what I can write is AP. Okay, AQ is equal to QB. Therefore, I can write Q is midpoint of segment AB. Segment AB. Therefore, by midpoint formula, now Q is the midpoint, na? And its coordinate x3 is equal to x1, वो मुझे पता है, और x5 वो भी मुझे पता है, upon 2. So I'll get x3, and y3 is equal to y1 plus y5 upon 2. Therefore, I think students, you must write over here x1 is equal to minus 14, y1 is equal to minus 10, x5 is equal to 6, and y5 is equal to minus 2. Please keep write that also. x1 कितना है? minus 14. तो x3 is equal to minus 14 plus minus 10 upon 2. x3 is equal to minus 14 minus 10 upon 2. x3 is equal to minus Oh, sorry. X5 is 6. So x plus 6. So what are you getting is minus 8 upon 2. So what I'm getting is x3 is equal to minus 4. And over here, y3 is equal to y1 is minus 10 plus minus 2 upon 2. So y3 is equal to minus 10 minus 2 upon 2. So y3 is equal to minus 12 upon 2. Y3 is equal to minus 6. Therefore, what I can write? Co-ordinate of point Q is minus 4 minus 6. Okay, same way as we can write AP is equal to PQ. It is from 1. Therefore, P is the midpoint of segment AQ. Therefore, by midpoint formula, x2 is equal to x1 plus x3 upon 2 and y2 is equal to y1 plus y3 upon 2. Therefore, x2 is equal to value of x1 we are having, that is minus 14, and it is और x3 अभी निकला है plus minus 4 upon 2. So x2 is equal to minus 14 minus 4 upon 2. x2 is equal to minus 8 upon 2. x2 is equal to minus 9. And here y2 is equal to y1 is nothing but minus 10 and y2 is, now we got as y3 is minus 6 upon 2. So y2 is equal to, we are getting minus 10 minus 6 upon 2. y2 is equal to minus 16 upon 2. y2 is equal to minus 8. Therefore, what I can write then? Co-ordinate of point P is minus 9 minus 8. Now, after this, you are going to write, just see, we got the coordinate of P, we got the coordinate of Q, now you have to find out the coordinate of R. So what you are going to write? QR is equal to RB. The reason is from equation 1. So, therefore what I can write? R is the midpoint of segment QB. Therefore, by midpoint formula. What is by midpoint formula? Okay, by midpoint formula. So here x4 is equal to x3 plus x5 upon 2 and y4 is equal to y3 plus y5 upon 2. Therefore x4, x3 का वैल्यू तो हमें यहाँ से मिलेगा, that is minus 4 plus x5 का वैल्यू है 6 upon 2. So x4 is equal to minus 4 plus 6 upon 2. x4 is equal to 2 upon 2. x4 is equal to 1. And therefore, y4 is equal to, y3 is minus 6 and y5 is nothing but 6. y5, y3 is minus 6 and y5 is minus 2, sorry, upon 2. So y4 is equal to minus 8 upon 2. y4 is equal to minus 4. So coordinate of point R is 1 comma minus. बट ये जो पॉइंट P है, Q है, R है, वो हमने लिए हुए ना. Therefore, the coordinate of points which intersect segment AB into 4 equal parts are P is how much? Minus 9 minus 8. Q is how much? Minus 4 minus 6. And R is 1 minus 4. Have you understood? It's a very simple question. खाली हमें दिमाग लगाना पड़ेगा कि कौन किसका मिड पॉइंट है. वापस एक बार देखते हैं. It is divided into 4 equal parts. So AP is equal to PQ is equal to QR is equal to RB. That you are going to write first. Therefore, AP plus PQ is equal to AQ plus RB. But AP plus PQ is nothing but from what? If I am adding AP plus PQ, तो यहाँ होगा QR plus RB. That is from equation 1. We got AQ. So Q is the midpoint of segment AB. By midpoint formula, I got it. But I come to know that Q is I got. So P is the midpoint. As AP is equal to PQ, I got a P is the midpoint. I got the coordinate of P. Then I have shown that what QR is equal to RB means R is the midpoint of QB. I got the value of R. So 1 comma minus 4. So by that way, minus 9 minus 8 minus 4 minus 6 and 1 comma minus 4 are the coordinate of points which divide the segment AB into our 4 equal parts. Now please students pause the video and copy down it in proper. Now the last question 12. If A 20 comma 10, B 0 comma 20 are given, find the coordinate of point which divide the segment AB into 5 congruent segments. We have 5 equal parts. So again, solution. We are going to draw a figure which is divided into 5 equal parts. 4 points. ये A है, ये P, Q, R, S and ये B है. इसके coordinates दिए हैं 20 and 10. Here will be 0 and 20. Got it now? Now, the thing is, for points A 20 comma 10 and B 0 comma 20. Let points P, Q, R and S divide segment AB into 5 equal parts. 5 equal parts. So ultimately, therefore, AP is equal to PQ is equal to QR is equal to RS is equal to SB. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you can take it as equation 1. Is it right? Now, let coordinate of point A be x1, y1, point P be x2, y2, point R be x3, y3, point S be x4, y4, and 1 minute. This is P, this is Q, this will be R, point S, be x phi y phi and point B be x 6 y 6. We know about x1 y1. This is actually x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3, x4 y4, x5 y5 and x6 y6. We know the value of x1 y1. x1 is 20, y1 is 10, x6 is 0 and y6 is 20. Got it? So this is the value x1 y1, this is there. Okay, now अब हमें एक एक को निकालना है बिकॉज एंड जस्ट पहले तो ट्राई करो कोई इसका मिड पॉइंट मिलता है क्या, बट ए इज देयर एंड बी इज देयर, देयर आर 5 पार्ट्स, तो कोई मिड पॉइंट नहीं है, ना क्यू मिड पॉइंट है ना आर मिड पॉइंट है. इन प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन वी फाइंड आउट द मिड पॉइंट, यहां मिड पॉइंट नहीं है. तो व्हाट आई विल डू, I will find out the ratio of AP is to PB. AP is 1 and PB is 4. तो ratio should be 1 is to 4. But explain कैसे करोगे तुम लोग? AP upon PB is equal to AP upon, instead of PB, what I can write is PQ plus QR plus RS plus SB. From equation, sorry, this is there na, so reason is P, Q, R, S and B are collinear points. Therefore, AP upon PB is equal to AP upon AP plus AP plus AP plus AP. You can write from 1. So, therefore, AP upon PB is equal to AP upon 4AP. Therefore, AP upon PB is equal to 1 upon 4. Correct? So, AP is to PB is equal to 1 is to 4. Therefore, M is to N is equal to 1 is to 4 is equation 2 we can take. Have you understood this now? Now, bisection formula then. For point Q, Q is nothing but x2 y2. We can write bisection formula. What is the section formula? Section formula is, we are going to find out value of x1 is equal to mx6 plus nx1 upon m plus n. mx6, m, this ratio is m and from here it is n. So m into x4, n into x1 upon m plus n, and y2 is equal to m y6 plus n y1 upon m plus n. Now x2 is equal to m is nothing but 1, x6 is 0 plus n is 4 into x1 is 20 upon 1 plus 4, and here y2 is equal to m is 1 into x6 is 20 plus 4 into x1 is 10 upon 1 plus 4. So what you are getting is x2 is equal to 0 plus 80 upon 5. So x5 is equal to 80 upon 5. x5 is equal to 16. And y2 is equal to, we are getting 20 plus 40 upon 5. So y2 is equal to 60 upon 5. y2 is equal to 12. So therefore what I can write then? Therefore coordinate of points, coordinate of point P is 16 and 12. This you are going to put in a box. We got the value of what? Coordinate of point P. Now what I can write is as AP is equal to PQ from 1, I can write P is midpoint of segment AQ. P is midpoint of segment AQ. So what I can write is x2 is equal to x1 plus x3 upon 2 and y2 is equal to y1 plus y3 upon 2. Now x2 we are having, that is 16. Is it right? And x1 we are having 20. x3 I don't know, upon 2. Therefore 16 is 16 into 2 करते हैं हम लोग, is equal to 20 plus x3. 16 2s are 32 is equal to 20 plus x3. So 32 minus 20 is equal to x3, or x3 is equal to 12. Okay, that is x3. Now here y2 is 12. y1 is nothing but 10 plus y3 upon 2. 12 into 2 is equal to 10 plus y3. 24 is equal to 10 plus y3. 24 minus 10 is equal to y3, and y3 is equal to 14. Got it? So these are the coordinate of, therefore what I can write, coordinate of point Q is 12 and 14. I think you got the coordinate of point Q also. Now we are going for the coordinate of point R. So I will go for the coordinate of point R as we can write. PQ is equal to QR from 1. Therefore Q is midpoint of point of segment PR. Therefore coordinate of Q is x3. So what I can write then, x3 is equal to x2 plus x4 upon 2, और यहाँ पे y3 is equal to y2 plus y4 upon 2. Therefore x3 का वैल्यू है 12. 12 is equal to x2 का वैल्यू हमने निकाला था, x2 is 16 plus x4 upon 2. So 12 into 2 is equal to 16 plus x4. 24 into 16 plus x4. So 24 minus 16 is equal to x4. x4 you got 8. x4 is 8. You got it now? And here y3 is, we got y3, value of y3 is 14. Is equal to y2 we got 12. Okay, here it will be x2. Okay, then 12 plus y4 upon 2. 14 into 12 is equal to 12 plus y4. 28 is equal to 12 plus y4. 28 minus 12 is equal to y4. Or y4 is equal to 16. You got it down? So what I can write then? Coordinate of point R is 8, 16. तो आपको R भी मिल गया. What you got? R is equal to 8 comma 16. Now you have to find out last point, that is S. So what are you going to write? We are going to write RS is equal to SB. You are going to write from 1. Okay? So S is midpoint of segment RB. Therefore, X phi is equal to S phi is equal to, or sorry, I made a mistake. RS, QR is equal to RS. QR is equal to RS. Okay, you got R. No? Okay, that was okay. S is the midpoint. What is that? QR. RS is equal to SB from equal. S is the midpoint of segment RS. Therefore, X phi is equal to X4 plus X6 upon 2. And here, S phi is equal to Y phi is equal to Y4 plus Y6 upon 2. तो x phi की वैल्यू निकालनी, x4 आपके पास है, x4 is 8 और y6 भी ऑलरेडी है हमारे पास, that is 0 upon 2. तो y phi is equal to 8 upon 2, x phi is equal to 4 and y phi is equal to y4 is we got y4 is 16, y6 is 20 upon 2. So y phi is equal to 36 upon 2 and y phi is equal to 18. So what I could write? Co-ordinate of point S is 4, 18. ये करने के बाद लास्ट में हमें करना है कितने पॉइंट्स है, तो व्हाट आई विल राइट देन, देयरफॉर कोऑर्डिनेट ऑफ पॉइंट्स where which divide segment AB into 5 equal parts are, first thing we got is 16 comma 12, second we got is 12 comma 14, third we got is 8 comma 16 and last we got 4 comma 18. This way you are going to write the answer and finish it. Once again I will repeat. सबसे पहले हमें ट्राई करना है कि कौन किसी का मिड पॉइंट है क्या. मिड पॉइंट से हमारा आंसर इजी हो, बिकॉज यू कैन इजीली अप्लाई व्हाट मिड पॉइंट फॉर्मूला. इट इज ऑलवेज बेटर देन सेक्शन फॉर्मूला. बट यहाँ पे कोई ऑप्शन नहीं था, मेरे पास पहले P निकालना था, तो AP is to PB बिकॉज A और B के कोऑर्डिनेट्स पता थे. तो what I did, I found out the ratio of AP is to PB. I got 1:4. 1:4. How I did it? Just check it. Now I applied the section formula. By the section formula, x2 is equal to mx6 plus nx1 upon it. Please student एक पॉइंट को देख के चलो मैंने कैसे लिया है, क्यों लिया है. Okay, and then only you go for it. So what you got? x2 is equal to 16, y2 is equal to 12. We got 16 and 12. फिर हमें मालूम पड़ा कि ऐसे P तो किसका मिड पॉइंट है, AQ का. तो अभी Q निकाल सकते हैं, because you know A, you know P, you can easily find out Q, because the formula is x2 is equal to x1 plus x3. x3 पता नहीं, x2 पता है, x1 पता है. We can cross multiply, you can easily calculate. We got x3 and y3. Now we got x3 and y3, but Q is the midpoint of PR, so we can easily find out R, because Q is the midpoint of. But now we are having R, but we want to find out what S. तो मैं ऐसा भी कि R is midpoint of this, but मुझे मालूम है कि B का वैल्यू मालूम है, तो what I did, I took S is the midpoint of RB and I got the value of coordinate of S, so that is 4, 18. Then you have to club all the 4 points and you have to write the coordinate of point which divide the segment AB into 5 equal parts are 16, 12, 12, 14, 8, 16 and 4, 18. It's very easy, but the thing is thoda sa dimag lagana hai and you have to do calculation properly because silly mistake may reduce your marks. Okay students, copy down it properly and we are going to stop here for this part of chapter. ये वीडियो हम लोग इस पार्ट में खत्म कर देते हैं. Okay, thank you students.